Alright, so today we're going to be looking at Crescent Satsuki matchup. So overall, this matchup, F-Ciel does have access to pretty much all of her relevant tools. Everything kind of works. And the only thing is you just can't get hit. If you get hit, you lose. So in the end, there is a lot of issue with risk and reward. So if you get a good hit on her, you gotta hope it's a nice hit that brings her to the corner. You do have a lot of good options for dealing with her defense and her reversals, but one hit is all it takes for Satsuki to beat you, and that includes just beating this move, missing an anti-air, messing up the dash under, you know, getting caught out of the sky, messing up in neutral, not getting your counter poke, or if she just gets a good read on you and you get hit, you know, it's a fighting game. Like, you get hit once, you can lose. Your defensive options against Satsuki are probably mediocre at best. Like, they exist. Like, you know, if she hits you and knocks you down, you can do this. Now, there is an inherent flaw with that move against Satsuki's mix-up. If she does the Sandori option, your 2-2C will just completely whiff. So you'll be 100 meter down, potentially won't have access to IH, and you will also be taking a shitload of damage. Occasionally you can still use the 2-2C because they're going to do like land into low, or land, you know, whatever, left, right, if they land. But the aerial Sandori option will beat the 2-2C. You can beat the Sandori option with 2-2B, but 2-2B is also really mediocre because if she does the land, any land low option, 2-2B will just whiff. It whiffs crouchers always. So that's not going to work out too well. I mean, there's always the Shield Bunker OS, 214D, 214D, so you can make sure you get shield counter if it happens to be on that side, but that also loses to the Sandori option. Usually, like, the Sandori option can be meaty, but usually it's not. It's really hard to do. If you have questions about the okizeme, I would probably refer to other players that know better about Satsuki's offense, like Fang. Fang will probably be like, you know, will really break down F-Ciel's reversal options against Satsuki's offense if you're curious. That's not like my expertise, so I can't really talk about that in depth. Alright, so Flicker is still really good. She can beat Flicker, because she can low profile it, but, you know, every character can beat Flicker. That's a pretty universal thing. The thing is, it's not easy. It covers like a wide variety of space. The opponent also has to consider F-Ciel's other options from this spacing. Like, she can do a lot of stuff, so. No, it's not that free to just say, like, I had to beat Flicker, but yeah, you totally can beat Flicker. Like, B-Flicker will lose to, if you time a jump air dash well, you wait for it to whiff, you do your, like, dash weave or whatever. She could also do a hard read with 3C. That also low profiles. Yeah, generally, like, the Satsuki player is going to be looking for this spacing, try to play this kind of a game. Just the general, like, anti-F-Ciel game plan is, like, you want to, like, bait the anti-air options out and just make her whiff shit, make her commit to special moves that have more recovery and beat her. that's something I went over in like every like anti-F-Ciel matchup thing. So why is F-Ciel good against this character? First, I'm gonna record something like that. So you see Satsuki dash, you can press 5B. Maybe you don't want to do that. The point is, when you see her dash, you can press that 5B. And I'll show you why that actually means something. This recording's not that good. The idea is, I'm just going to show it during air dash. So it's like if you whip 5B, 5B has very little recovery. So you'll have time to block. Generally, like if you do 5B like really late, like you can still get owned. The thing is, the 5B is very little recovery. Like I could do it like pretty badly, and still be able to guard. Now, why is that relevant? Because how is Satsuki generally approaching? Let's first try dash B, right? Alright, so dash B loses. Alright, now we're gonna do dash C. Alright, so dash 2C also loses. And that's gonna include everything else, like dash 5A is also... like, you can just kick her. This also extends to this move, so if she's looking to read like flicker, you can also just kick her. You can kick her from pretty damn far, if you can see. And you can still get it confirmed even from really far. If you're feeling really like a genius, you can do this. Wow, that's actually funny. I've never seen how that interacts before. You see how Satsuki's actually like... we are not interacting. Wow, I never even knew that. Yeah, so like the 2C, you gotta make sure you time it well, so you gotta wait for the dash. You see, you lose, you still lose, so that's like where the risk reward is. It's like if she hits you, she's gonna get a bigger reward than you. It's like, this is pretty much your reward. Well, now I'm getting owned, right? So like, well yeah, let's like check the reward, right? If I make this play against her, I get 3.5k and I don't get the corner, unless I'm somewhat near the corner. If she hits me, it's, I could lose the match instantly. You see, like, I have to do the 2 and 4 aid to confirm it, generally. Unless she does it, like, really close, like that. But if it's, like, from, like, kind of far, you have to do that. And you see, like, the air dash jumps you getting the combo. Oh yeah, so going back to that, if you're really feeling like you have the read on them, you can do this. Like that's like a super like, I'm in your head, I know what you're doing, and you ain't shit kind of a play. So, use it only if you're really feeling yourself, or you feel like you know what they're gonna do. Like, you could also do stuff like this. I don't think it's like as relevant, because if you do try a show like this, you could potentially get like 5-8. Of course, it's worth trying because you get like a way higher reward. She does have a lot of recovery on whip on that attack. Despite it being like a super fast attack, it does have recovery. So this extends to pretty much all of her grounded attacks. So now her aerial approaches are should be able to get around her pretty well. He's not gonna really like cross up. You could do this. Just gotta time it well. Make sure you do your 5C like pretty late. It's like, oh, but what if she hates your 5C? This is why you need to be ready for this kind of shit. You always have to be ready, and then there's still more layers to that, right? Like, you could still do, like... you know, she could do mad shit. So let's like try to play that out. 2-2B is still pretty damn good there. If you're really patient, you can still. Oh my god, that was fucked up. Yeah, you should always be ready for the next layer, because what you're going to be doing F-Ciel is you're constantly just. You have to react, but you have to be ready for them to bait you, right? Because that's like the name of the game. So similarly, they're gonna do shit like this, like air dash, double jump, or air dash. That's why like 5C is a pretty low risk because it's recorded again. It recovers really damn fast relative for what it does. So you generally have time to fight back. So it's a good like first line of defense against a jump. But you have to be ready, and I don't recommend doing shield. Like I'd rather do this than shield. Because shield can just completely whip. And if that happens, it's like the risk reward is not worth it. Like the reward for doing this is very low compared to a shield, right? Like you can get like a pretty damn good combo with F-Ciel off shield counter, but can I even do one? No, I can't do it. I'm washed up. Yeah, whatever. You can get like damn near 4K, especially if you get counter hit. Shield counter. Obviously, you can still react other ways. Like if you're really like nasty with your reactions in neutral, then you could try like jump back B. You could also like try to intercept with jump A and play it from there. Like you know, there's always like different options. It shouldn't be like in how to anti-air guide, right? I think I've probably gone over shit like that in many other videos. But of course it's going to be important because this character is going to jump at you a lot. And she does have this like crazy air dash too. So you have to be ready for all the variables. What else does she have? She has like this move too. still beat it with Clash. The other thing is, I think like that's pretty much it, right? Like she's not like that crazy of a character. She doesn't have like, she has these R moves. If you get hit by this, you lost. Her general pressure is not that crazy. She has like, how the fuck do you even do that? Oh, this one, right? So she has this, which is like she can half charge. She can do half charge. It's a generic like multi mix-up. You can generally down back against all of these moves that are like this, like CR, whoever, even CL. You just down back. You down back, and if you see the flash, that's when you stand. Otherwise, never stand guard until you see the flash. Because otherwise, you're gonna get mixed. Yeah, so her reversals, right? So she'll do, that's 2-2A. So if you like, you can hit it, but I think they have different levels of invul, right? So like, I think the A one might be like high invul or something, but not low. Yeah, not low. But the big thing is, you can just 5C. So if you have a knockdown, generally you can feel free to do this. So now we're gonna look at the other version, right? 2-2B. So 2-2B is the opposite, I'm assuming, right? Like, maybe highs hit it? No. Maybe it's just invul. Oh yeah, this is a move that has just weird invul properties, like it's vulnerable on certain frames, some shit like that. Like, but the point is for this character, F-Ciel, is that you can just fucking 5C generally. Oh, look at that though. Yeah, so I guess a release. Just release. Do it from further out, you could just hold it. And this finally it extends to this move as well. So if she does this move, you can just punch the shit out of her. And even better is that yeah, too early. Yeah, you see, if I completed that combo, it would have been mad damage. So you get counter hit starter on it. So with counter hit starter, you could try to do like a double 5C on counter hit. And since it's guaranteed counter hit, you should always try for a counter hit. Unless you're not confident, then like a regular flicker is probably fine. From there, isn't this I probably recorded that wrong, right? There's the punch move. Is that a win? Well, shit, huh? That sucks. Oh, you can just release and take the trade, I guess. I wonder what the hitbox is on that. But if you do like it's one of those moves you can do this. Doesn't look like I can shield. Well, that kind of sucks. That gives her precedence to mix you up more on her knockdown. Generally, I find that like I would change this attack though. The damage is fucking pretty high for her. But at least she doesn't get a knockdown. this is not a reversal, right? Yeah, you can clash this one. Is there any like Satsuki specifics? Not necessarily. You can safe jump her. Of course, safe jump is liable to get EX shielded, so you gotta be careful with shit like that. You could bait EX shield with late B dive. Because it looks, it's not possible to differentiate between this and this, really. It's too fast. So if they tap shield, the tap shield will whiff. They would have to do like a held shield to beat that. Yeah, that was the thing. Someone was asking me, how do I confirm this? So that's how I confirm it. So this is just like an aside, I guess, because I think this is pretty short, right? Like the Satsuki's thing. Oh, it's 22 minutes. Alright, so real quick, you just put counter hit on random. And let's just put unlimited magic circuit. You start from here, ID back 3 times, do this. So if you notice, I saw the counter hit, so I did dash 5A. That kind of like frame kills it for you. Can I get non-counter hit? Yeah, let me just put this fucking training mode is not random. Let's put no counter hit. So you do the same thing, except wow, I'm free. On non-counter hit, you just don't do the whip 5A. Like if you just see the 5A thing. So that's pretty much it. So the consensus is that F-Ciel definitely has the advantage in neutral. Just the risk reward still favors Satsuki. Like her output is insane. Like F-Ciel is not gonna beat you in one hit. She doesn't really get full screen carry to knock down shit. Crescent Moon mechanics hurt F-Ciel's offense. But F-Ciel still has a lot of good tools against her common reversal options. Except 2 and 4C can be annoying, but you can always play pretty patient against her. Because you don't have to outright beat those 2-2 moves, you could just block them too. Or put a really active attack out and beat them. But with the 2 and 4 thing, you just be patient. Probably with cancel to shield or to or even to 2B. So the goal is don't get hit. If you do get hit, good luck. That's all I have for this one.